Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JNL VIP reality show. I am beyond excited to be your host. I'm Jennifer Nicole. I've been transforming lives for a while now, and I'm so excited to share some great, wonderful testimonials with women in our VIP online coaching program that have so much to say that I don't even know if we can get it in 30 minutes. But if you're looking for a high quality program that's going to change your life, it's going to help you just be stronger, do more, get out of your own way, this is it. Now, I have my beautiful guest, Lynn-Wood. She's a professional filmmaker. She's a busy, dedicated mother of 2 young boys and a wonderful husband. And I'm really excited to share with you her story. But before I do, I'm going to make sure everyone has the link because we are live. And if you would like more information on what I can do for you as your transformational coach, I warmly invite you to go to jnlvip.com. And what if I told you that you can create your dream life? What if I told you you can get out of your own way and start living the life of your dreams? What if I told you it's never too late to start believing in yourself again? That you can have it all. Contrary to what other people say, no matter how negative they are and what they say you can or can't do, it's really up to you. It's really up to you to create your dream goals. And I'm excited about it because I personally transformed my life starting in 2003. And it's like a Pandora box. The deeper you get into your VIP power, the more stronger it gets. You really see just how powerful you are. Now, I'm not talking about you're doing it yourself. You actually have divine intervention. You have your higher power. You have God helping you. And that's what's so exciting. And our VIP program isn't just fitness. It's fun. It's faith-based. We're creating miracles. We're having a great time. And we are so excited to see each other flourish. And I think that's why we are getting results. Women are losing weight. They're losing inches. They're losing negative energy. They're releasing counter intentions that are those sneaky intentions that block everything that you want. That is just from years of being hurt, being jaded, not jolted, and we're flipping it. So I'm really excited to have beautiful Lynn-Wood come on. And she is, I always say, we're all kindred spirits here in our VIP online coaching program, that we can achieve more together. We have 2 more minutes for everyone to get the link, so just hang on. And as you come on, if you're a VIP member already, go ahead, tell us what miracles you've experienced, because sharing is caring. And when you take the time to share your dreams and goals and the success breakthroughs that you've experienced, you can do more. You can see more. You can experience life on a whole nother level. That's why I love our VIP program. Our VIP program is also, there's no selling in it. There's no recruiting. There's no propaganda. All it is you coming to be healed. It's a place of healing, and it's a place of personal growth, prosperity, abundance, health, wealth, joy. And this is why we are getting results. There's nothing like it. And I feel like we're all BFFs to each other. We are rooting for each other. We're excited for each other. We are happy to see each other flourish and grow. And that's why it's working. And that's why we're seeing success happen. That's why we're getting the results that we want. It's like we're in the vortex. And to quote Lynn-Wood, and as I bring her on in just 30 seconds, she's like, I'm manifesting like crazy. It's almost a little bit on the freaky side that I really can see the success breakthroughs happening. That's what I love. Now, these are the intentions of my program, to see you all flourish and take your success to new heights, and to never give up, and to dream big, and to see that it's working holistically, that what is you're empowering yourself with is flowing over to your loved ones, to your children, to your home, because it is a home-based program. And it's always been. Way before COVID, I was doing at-home teaching. Why? Your home is where your heart is. Your home is where where you wake up, where you go to sleep. And if you're blessing your home, you're blessing everyone in it. And I just love to see that your cup runneth over and that you can achieve more. And boy, am I excited. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to be bringing on beautiful Lynn-Wood Fields, and really cool. We actually share the same birthday, so we're true Geminis. I really find that interesting. And we call her LW for short, and I just love to see her flourish to new heights of success, and that she felt moved in her spirit to also share her testimonial. All right. If you are feeling moved in your spirit to step forward and also share your testimonial, please reach out to me. I'm looking for the VIP queens who are ready, willing, and able to really step forward out of their comfort zone and to take their life to the next level. And boy, you're in for a real treat. You're going to love what Lynn-Wood has to say about her VIP power, because we've had a chance to talk before. And I am beyond excited, queens. Okay, we are ready to rock. Without further ado, I'm going to bring LW on and just welcome her in. And we're going to have a great time manifesting even more together, because what you talk about, you bring about. And Lynn-Wood, thank you so much for being here and raising the vibration of our tribe with your personal story and your personal wonderful. You look beautiful today, by the way, your personal testimony of how the VIP program has helped you. Now, I want to say thank you first and foremost, and congratulations on all of your success. You definitely are getting results, and I'm so excited and just honored to see you flourishing and soaring to new heights of success. Before we get into the questions, I would love for you to go ahead and just take a couple of minutes introducing yourself to everyone watching.
Okay, well, hi everybody, and thanks, Coach. You look beautiful as well as always. And I wanted to say hi to my VIP sisters who are watching and maybe watching later. I told the coach earlier, I hope this is just a love letter to the VIP program and all that you guys have done for me and given me and healed in me. So I really love you all.
We love you too.
Did you say introduce myself?
Yes, please. We love you so much. We feel your love. And by the way, all your VIP sisters want to say, hey, we have Yaya, Natasha, Kelly, we have Dominique. Oh my goodness, everyone is excited. Yes. And we would love for you to introduce yourself a little bit more. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so I am, as our coach said, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a businesswoman, entrepreneur. Most importantly, I'm a mom and a wife to just the most amazing family that this VIP program has really opened my eyes to how lucky I am. You know, I am just loving on those guys more than ever lately. And I'm also an advocate, and I do lots of legislative work.
Amazing. You're fabulous. And a snowboarder.
And a snowboarder.
Okay, don't forget that.
And now a soccer coach.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to cover a lot of ground today, and everyone is rooting you on. We've got a lot of our VIP sisters here just saying you look fabulous. And hello, we have Clara, Kelly, Dynamite, Donna. Welcome, VIP queens. Thank you so much. Feel free to take this link and put it in the tribe. Sometimes it helps the algorithm and helps other VIP sisters find this link. So go ahead and do that. Take 30 seconds to do that. And I'm going to jump right into the first question. And I want to give you a little bit of a background why I created this. As you guys know, I was in a running for this TV show, and it was like a drama-based TV show, and it just didn't fit right in my spirit. And I said, how can I take this and create my own reality TV show? So this is our VIP reality TV show, but there's no drama. There's only blessings, miracles, no cat fights, no gossip. It's really manifesting. And funny enough, before I even knew what manifesting was, I was manifesting. When I was a little girl, I would think things, I would kind of dream, and it would come true, and it kind of freaked me out. And the more I got into studying this and really kind of celebrating, you know, God and being a spiritual faith-based woman, always walking in faith, never in fear, I really realized, wow, there's other women like me, and I want to meet them. And it's really cool when we all get together. So this is our version of our reality TV show, which is really cool. So it's another miracle that happened. I just want to ask you, LW, what do you love about the VIP program? I mean, there's a lot of great things that we can say, a whole laundry list, but for you specifically as a modern day woman, busy filmmaker with a lot of projects and working in multimedia and being, you know, having time also for your young sons and your husband and for yourself, what do you love about the VIP program, and how does it serve you better as a modern day woman?
Great question. I would say the biggest thing I love is that I've unlocked the code, as you talk about. So I just heard the other day that our brain is always trying to confirm what we're telling it.
Wow.
And so what this program has done for me is confirming that I'm worth it, that I'm loved, that I have support, I love when you say dream so big that you're afraid of it, because I was never told that my highly ambitious nature was a good thing. And it's so
Right.
nice to have a program with, especially with a coach who's such an example of anything you want to do, go ahead and do it. And on top of that, we're going to root you on. And
Yes.
something has really happened, and we were talking about this. I'm getting goosebumps in April. I feel like I've been working a long time, but I haven't maybe had the love that I needed to receive. And I finally just said, I'm ready to receive. And that's part of the manifesting. I think you can have goals, but if you're not really ready to like bring them into your heart and be grateful for them, they don't always happen, is what was happening for me.
I love that. And I love to solidify your point in that you are entirely correct. What you're thinking is true and you're going to manifest it. And also, we have intentions, but we have these sneaky little invisible things called counter intentions. And I think when you publicly or declared it to yourself that I'm removing all of these, just whatever these roadblocks are, I was working, not getting that traction that I needed, and just putting in the work but not getting the return on my investment. Now you said, I'm ready to receive. I'm invoking whatever I need to do, the healing from the past, the getting rid of this counter intention. I'm ready just to dig in and make some big successes happen. And now the floodgates are open. You've cracked your code, as we say here. We flipped it, and we also almost have the cheat code now to like manifesting what we want and making it fun. Less work, but more results. And that's what I love to hear. So great, great, great answer on that. Anything you want to add to that before we go to the next question?
Yeah, I think the big thing that I have done is that I am loving life.
Yeah.
I have joy now today, and I'm excited to wake up. And when we talk about flipping the script too, my son wakes up, my youngest wakes up at 5 a.m. And that used to really upset me because I was like, this is so early. I'm so tired. Can't you sleep longer? And now I get to come into his room and say, thanks for waking me up. I can now get to my workout on time. And what that does to his little soul, that I'm grateful that he's waking up, has been huge. I mean, he's so happy. If he calls you coach, he's all part of the team. So just seeing me joyful, that sets a tone in my family that wasn't there all the way before.
Absolutely. Great answer. We flipped it truly. Instead of getting irritated, we're celebrating. I know. I remember sometimes my son was cooking something and it smelled up the whole house. And it was like, I was about to, and I said, oh, I was aware, just like you said, let me flip it. Thank you. Looks like you're cooking something amazing. And I flipped myself as a mother. And when you look back at yourself at the end of the day, you say, I took all of these little crossroads that I was at, and I asked myself, what can I evoke to make a positive just outcome at the entire situation? So you truly are transforming every moment from so to being so exceptional. And these little mini miracles add up. So I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. And this is just the beginning. I feel like we just scratched the surface. Now that we have the cheat code of how to manifest and make success breakthroughs happen, more to come. All right, we're going to go into number 2. We've all been around the block a couple times, done this fat loss group, done this group, did that community arena online, and maybe we left with not getting our needs met. What do you feel makes our VIP program different, or dare I say, exceptional, that you are getting results, that you are like wanting to do the program, you're wanting to check into the group? And I know I have a laundry list, but what is it for you that makes it different from other programs? And not knocking other programs, but how do you feel like we add more value to your life?
Well, I think it's because it's a spiritual program. There's a spiritual movement in it. So it just fills me up in a way that's different than just working out.
Yes.
We talked about, I was a competitive snowboarder. I competed for years and years, and I competed in soccer, and it was all about winning. It was all about that kind of energy. And this is about healing and about supporting each other. And in fact, if I'm having any time in the day where I feel a little down, I just go in and say something nice, or try to find one of my sisters posting something, and I immediately feel lifted up. It's about the joy and support. And then on top of that, it doesn't hurt to have an hour in the morning where somebody's just like, you're beautiful, you are doing this. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I am. like having somebody just pep me up for an hour before I start my day is a nice way to start.
Absolutely. I always ask myself, great answer, what can I say to my VIP queens that would really just set their tone for the day? A woman always wants to feel loved, appreciated, and that she's beautiful just the way she is. And I was like, let me just say that. If no one has told you today that you're beautiful, you are. And it just clicks everything in the right attunement, alignment, so you can get into that right groove for the day. Thank you for noticing that. I love those answers. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I love what you said. I really have to say, you really embody my intentions of what I set out to create a group for. Yes, we're losing weight. Yes, we're going to get the six-pack abs and all that and get in shape. But I love that you're saying it's faith-based. It's transformative. I can just go from okay to amazing. And that's what I want. It's like almost like a magic box. You kind of go inside it, okay, but then you come out feeling just like a unicorn riding a rainbow. It's hard for me to describe it. We call it jolted. That's in the energy. Now you get butterflies in your stomach for life again. And you kind of notice, it's almost like you have a new pair of eyes. You notice what we were taking for granted before, our wonderful family. Let me not snap at my children. Let me love them more. So thank you for being a true embodiment of the results that I want and aimed out to create in women's lives in our group. So I want to thank you for that, LW. Okay. Awesome. We're going to go to the next question. I'm all about value. I love to make every dollar count. I love to see that not only that your time and energy is precious. You know, you can make money back, but you can't get time back. How do you feel like you get a value and a return on your investment, monetary wise, time wise, anything you'd like to add here that it's just like a great quality program and it costs, very inexpensive, but you're getting a lot in return?
Yeah, it's so funny. We have to do ROIs all the time for my work. So I'm like, the ROI on this one isn't crazy. You should definitely sign up. The return on investment is not quantifiable. Anyway, I mean, honestly, when I signed up, first of all, it was very affordable. It is really nice to start off just to be able to, put your toe in and see if it's for you.
Yes.
And then I had no idea what I was signing up for. I mean, I think Dominique talked about this last time when she was talking, but you think you're kind of signing up for a workout program and then you get all these sisters and cheerleaders and love. I mean, the love has healed up. It's just amazing, amazing. Like, and then I get to know amazing women all across the world anytime. And I'm blown away by their stories and their strength and what they're going through and how they're just rising up and having faith no matter what. What that has done for me is have more faith, seeing the faith of the group, really people going through stuff and then flipping it and being positive anyway has blown my mind. So yes, it's probably pretty cheap compared to what you're saying. Like you are getting,
I love it.
You can't really quantify
Yeah.
what you get in this group.
Thank you for that. Thank you for saying that. It really means a lot to me because I feel on this side of the industry, being a leader, a teacher, presenter, I see a lot of people abusing their platform or authority and kind of really taking the little guy, the underdog that is just wanting to find a better way, wanting to learn self-mastery. And they're like, $10,000 ticket to my conference. And then you have to sell this $500 bundle to your friends. And I'm thinking that's the whole wrong reason. I want to just help people heal. And another thing you mentioned, we don't know how much we have to heal until we start the VIP program. And women are coming in healthy, successful with family, kids, jobs, but when we come in to the VIP group, it's really amazing. The universe is your mirror. And when you look back at yourself, you're like, wow, I didn't know I was holding myself back, subconsciously sabotaging myself. So when we hear other women's stories, we look at the tools, tips, and techniques, we do the fun work, we read the books, we're really learning how we were stopping ourselves and that we are now healing to remove those counter intentions. And now, as you say, we're in the VIP winning vortex. Like the wins are coming in left, right, center. You got to wear a helmet because they're coming in so fast. And I love to get in that zone and out of that victim mentality into the victorious VIP energy. So wouldn't you agree, LW?
Yes, and I would add too, the workouts are great. I mean, of course, you are also getting a workout, and they're always different. And one of the things that I was struggling with before I started the program was training myself.
Yes.
No, you can't really push yourself. I wasn't able to push myself the way I wanted to until I started the group, and it was also nice to be like, I don't have to think about it. The coach is such a genius at this that I will just show up. And each workout will be different and I'll get what I need out of it. And now I just know where to go,
Yes, I love that. I love it. And there's kind of this energy that takes over. You see your other VIP sisters typing up and saying their positive affirmations. And it's like this, just like this external positive force comes in. You're like a superhero for an hour and you really are pushing yourself, but you don't even know until you're like, wow, I just kicked my own butt. And it's like, it's such a cool synergistic experience. And I just love that. It really is amazing. So it really is more than just exercise. I like to say that it's like an experience. And that's what I wanted to create for our VIP Queens. So thank you so much for your positive words of encouragement. And by the way, you are blowing up the chat box. We've got Yaya, Donna, Kelly, Nadine, Tracy, so many VIPs just rooting you on. We're going to take it to the next question. I love coaching. It's my calling. And sometimes I questioned it. And sometimes I've had very difficult situations where I just wanted to give up. But then I said, I can't. It's like telling a bird not to fly. I was born to do this. Let me just keep on doing it. So I love what I do, and I hope that it shows. How would you say, you know, me not putting words in your mouth, how do I differ as a coach from other coaches out there? And not, you know, saying anyone is inferior or bad. We all have different methods, but how would you like to express it in your words?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I think the big thing for me is that you've created a space that's not just about working out. You created a space of women loving each other and healing each other up and rising together. And I think we can do anything if we're rising together. You know, you've talked about this sometimes when we work out. There's this sense of women putting each other down, and that does not happen in this group. And we're shoulder to shoulder and we're cheering each other on, and every victory is all of our victories. So I think it's really your ability to create space for love, and also you're available. When I first met you, I was like, she's going to respond to me. She's like a big deal. Like she's like in page 6 and stuff. Like, this woman is going to text me. Sweet. I'm like truly a VIP now. So it's really humbling and honoring to be with so many women that I really admire. And you are kind of setting that tone of, this is going to be a place of respect. This is going to be a place of love. And this is going to be a place of healing.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I got so many golden nuggets there. It really is a safe space. This is where we can just come and celebrate, share, power up, do our goal setting, which is very important. You know, having goals in life is it's like a magnet, you know, and it's like you're manifesting, and you're also getting the deadline. We talk about the time management, and it's a fun space as well. We all connect, even though we might look different, all ages, shapes, sizes around the world, which for me, I know you as well, we find it very interesting to kind of peek into another VIP Queen's life on the other side of the world. And your vibe attracts your tribe. I've been a part of other groups, and I felt like when I left, the energy drained me. It was like energy vampires. I was looking, was like, where were the fangs? Because that woman just drained the energy out of me, always complaining, you know, or not talking about solutions. Or I felt like a Mack truck hit me. I just felt like the energy was off. I feel lifted. I feel vibrating higher. I feel so joyous, like this euphoria. It's a different type of happy. And I feel like that's how we cracked our code, because that's all that we want. That's what people get prescriptions for. That's what people do other things for. We don't need that. It's inside of us already. And I love that we can crack our code together. And I love being your coach. So we're going to go to the next question. What kind of fat loss results and also non-scale victories have you enjoyed since becoming a VIP member?
Well, so I think at first I was like, this isn't happening fast enough, because I was kind of in that mindset, like, I'm not losing enough weight. Other people are, you know, comparison is something that I'm healing up. And then I heard Vanessa talk, and she was like, I actually gained weight because I gained muscle. And then I thought about that. And I'm like, I'm gaining a lot of muscle. And then when I let go of that expectation and I said, hey, this is just really fun, and this is a journey, all of a sudden I started to notice that I was losing weight. It just took me, and I think we're all on our own journey, you know, it took me 5 or 6 months before I started losing, I mean, probably gaining muscle, losing fat, you know, I'm not here just to lose weight. So
Yes.
I would guess at this point it's 7 pounds. My goal is probably another 10. And I have no concern about that, because I can tell inside that I'm so much happier. So I'm just going to do this no matter what. But then on top of that, I used to wake up and I was going the other direction. I just wake up so like, oh, I'm awake, and what's today going to be like? And now I wake up like, oh, I'm going the other way. Like I'm going to this other path. And so I wake up more excited and ready to work out, and just knowing, I think the hardest thing is the first step, to just start working out. And now I'm like, oh, I'm months into this. I don't have to start over. I get to just continue.
Yes.
So I think the results are just going to come more and more. But regardless of that, like, I wouldn't leave if if you made me, because it's like all of the friendships in here are even more important to me. And I will say that I just feel better in my skin. So
Absolutely. I love all those answers, and I love to solidify your brilliant points. I know what you're talking about. I had this vision of a number on a scale. When I got to it, which is 118 pounds, I was miserable. I was exhausted. I was training myself into the ground, eating little to nothing. And I was like, this is not happy. Seeing that number on the scale, even though I wanted to see it, I wasn't happy. I knew there was something more out there leading me to this point. I love that you said you let go. I also, after I gave birth to my second son and I started on my fat loss journey, 90 days, 3 months into it, the scale didn't budge. And I got frustrated. I was like, why am I doing this? Let me just throw in the towel. But this voice, kid you not, just said, it's healthy. Keep working out and eating healthy. Just let go of that scale. And I was like, okay, I will. Let me just do it. And it happened the same thing with you. I let go, just continued. And then it's almost like the floodgates of fat opened up and my body released the fat. I think it was just maybe lowering my stress levels, not looking for the results so much, just making it fun, like you said. So brilliant points. LW, I see eye to eye on those points. I really appreciate your feedback. It's so cool that we all have very similar experiences, and a lot of the VIP queens that are also saying that as well. Yes, Kelly says you're so on point. Yay. LW says, Nadine says, this is amazing. You're amazing. And Donna says, time is our partner. Brilliant points, queens. We love you. All right, next question. If there's anyone out there watching, I'm actually going to go to the questions here before I do that one. How has the VIP sister impacted you? Like really, truly, like what do we have here that's special that you can't find anywhere else?
I mean, is there a place like this? I have never seen a place like this. And I feel somewhat lucky that I do have women friends. I'm not someone who's never had women friends.
Right.
I have never had this much love in my entire life. I am just so grateful. And I hope that I can reciprocate as much as I'm getting, because the minute I joined, and I remember Jessie was talking at the panel, like it was a little, you're like overwhelmed. But I think what that is, are you ready to love yourself?
Yeah.
And really, it took me a couple of months too to be like, yeah, I'm ready to heal this part up where I'm not loving myself. But that came from every day women are loving on each other in here. And that is just the most amazing thing.
I love it. Brilliant points. I love it. I agree. We just have to love ourselves more. You have the permission here to love yourself. It's not cocky. It's not conceited. And sadly enough, outside the VIP group, when you are succeeding and you're crushing your goals, you're getting new deals, you're getting your projects, you have things coming to you that are advancing you in your career. A lot of people give you a side eye, or who does she think she is? They get a little jealous. They get a little evil eye. And I can feel that. And I've been able to let go of that. And I love that on our group, we actually flip it. We support you. So, and that's why we are crushing our goals, because it's good. That's my job. If you're succeeding, I'm succeeding. So keep succeeding, LW, and all of our VIP queens. What have you been able to manifest since starting the program? We'd love to hear and celebrate your successes.
Well, I really appreciate that, because I think I wasn't reaching them because I didn't have people to celebrate the way that we celebrate here. So in the last month, really what happened was in February, we did the, marry ourselves, and something clicked in me where I thought, I am going to just love on myself. And then I decided to create this space downstairs, which you saw, and I redid the whole thing, which was very like metaphoric for myself. It took it was like work, but then it got more and more beautiful. And now I have this like really sacred space. And then that took all of March. And then in April, I could just feel it, like something had shifted and all these things were coming. And I mean, I have manifested lots of things, including just like the other day, I was like, I really want a play set for the boys. And I went to a friend's house and I was like, where'd you get that play set? And they said, well, do you want it? We're moving.
No way.
But it's been like nonstop things like that. So I started my own business. This happened 2 months ago. The TV show that I've been working on for 8 years is really close with the network. I got a grant to make a short film about Open Table, which is a support system for single mothers and homeless people. I got a grant for student loan debt. I basically feel like my years of learning my skill is now kind of hitting social justice, which is important to me. And I can use it as a service, and it's just kind of opened those floodgates.
Wow. It's like the universe is paying off all that's, opening up new doors. God is here, opening up doors that no man can open or close. And it's happening. And all starts with loving yourself. And that's what our Heavenly Father wants us to do, to love ourselves more, to be better children of God, to serve others more, and to celebrate everything we already have. And I'm so grateful that you're experiencing this just like just in your life. Amazing. I always say flip it. And congratulations, by the way. We're so proud of you. And everyone's saying congratulations. I'm just going a little bit faster because it's like short on
Oh,
time, but I could do a whole hour with you. I'm trying to rush through these. I always say flip it and flush it, from negative to positive, and flush the negativity so you can bounce back stronger and be more resilient and get right back on the saddle. What does flipping the script mean to you?
Same thing. I mean, it has been a wonderful thing to tell myself, like, so if anything happens in the day, I say, how can I flip this? And the biggest way that I flip it today is just gratitude. I mean,
Yes.
I could not be more blessed, and I didn't see that as much as I should have before, but I see it every day now. I am beyond blessed. And so then everything feels more blessed.
Yes, yes, I love that. And I want to reiterate that you've gotten a grant for a short film, you sold property, started another short film, started your own business, you redecorated a whole new beautiful sacred space for yourself to manifest in, you working on a game-changing economic legislation for filmmaking, and has been asked to mentor other women. Like, wow, your cup runneth over. And you don't look overwhelmed, you don't look frazzled. That's what I love. When people say I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, no, you need to be grateful for
Mhm.
you being blessed and having your cup runneth over. So congratulations. And this all just happened in a couple of months. It's like the brakes were off. I'm glad that you noted that shift. When you had that shift in your energy, things started really coming in alignment for you. So congratulations on that. All right, last question. And this is really a fun one. If anyone out there is watching that's not a VIP member and they don't know really, they heard your testimonial, they've seen of me, and they see the other positive comments here, what would you say to them if they're kind of watching and they're a little bit skeptical and they're like, well, should I join? I don't know. It's a little bit, I'm not, maybe not ready to love myself or get in shape. What would you say to them?
I think the thing I would say is that it's actually real. It almost felt too good to be true when I started. Like, this is all for happening, and it's real. Like, our coach is amazing. She loves you. There's a bunch of women who want to welcome you and want to cheer you on. This is the real deal. And if you're ready to have a transformation, then I would sign up.
Wow, amazing. Absolutely. And when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I like that you said that. You have to be really ready. And I think we talked a couple of times by text, and you said, I'm just glad I was ready because now I see the miracles I would have left on the table if I wasn't ready. I'm so glad I was ready. And just getting started, then you get the training wheels off, and now you're just like a jet into another stratosphere, just like a rocket that has taken off. And we just love to see your successes. So I want to personally thank you for your time, taking the time to share your personal experiences with all of us, which strengthens our VIP power and helps us to manifest more and to achieve more. I want to take the time also to thank our beautiful VIP queens around the world. We have Dynamite Donna, Tracy, Jared, we love you, Dominique, Gloria, Yaya, Kelly, and many other VIP queens that have tuned in. We appreciate your support and your cheering us on virtually around the world. This is just the beginning for you, LW. I'm excited to see you in June for the VIP Fun Fitness Retreat, which is another thing you manifested. It was on your vision board, which we didn't even talk about.
No.
A treat for yourself. So congratulations on that. We can't wait to hear you speak again in person for everyone coming. So in closing, congratulations and thank you. And for anyone out there that is just ready, willing, and able to take the next step in their personal power and their self-mastery, and to, like the name of my books, to reclaim your VIP power, because maybe you lost it, maybe you gave it away, maybe you let it collect dust, maybe you hid it in a box, just to dust it off, take it back, bring it in, strengthen it, and unleash it in all areas of your life. Join at jnlvip.com. Just like LW said, there's no hooks, there's no gimmicks, there's no upsells where you're having to sell $500 bundles of supplements to other people or bring other 5 people in. It's just about healing, health, and happiness, and also making it fun. Please join jnlvip.com. Thank you again, LW. I love you so much. My twin sister, my twin flame, my Gemini queen. And I love you so much. And everyone watching around the world, we love you. And we will see you soon next time. Okay? Smile.